All right, ladies and gents, I think we are just about ready to get the stream rolling today. Everything looks good to go, so why don't we go ahead and get things started here. Welcome everybody back again to another stream. Today is stream number... what number is this? I don't know. 270. There you go. 270. Hopefully you guys are having a pretty good day. Today is Tuesday the 13th. Before we begin today's stream, let's go over our streaming schedule. Of course, we stream Monday to Friday, 6 to 7 Central. Daily updates on the community tab. If I cannot be here for any reason, I will let you guys know on my community tab, as was the case yesterday. But we're back today for another stream. The rest of this week should go relatively smoothly, unless we have another... another day like yesterday, which was not planned, but we got through it okay, and we are back here today doing all right. So hopefully you guys are doing well today. We are just going to be doing a casual, kind of just relaxing hangout stream for today. Nothing really too much of anything going on here, but of course this week we will be doing some more activities, and on Friday, as always, that's going to be the gaming stream. So yay, gaming stream on Friday, casual stream here today, just hanging out, answering anything and everything that you guys want to talk about. Let's see, how are you guys doing today? It feels like it's been a minute since I've talked to you guys. How are you guys doing on this lovely Tuesday? Are you guys doing good? Yay or nay? Feel free to let me know. How was your guys' weekend as well, since it's been a minute since I've talked to you guys? Good, great, doing good. Glad to hear. Where's Kat? Sleeping. For those that don't know, yesterday we were, she was at the hospital, but she's all good now. She's good to go. So, she's sleeping. Gonna let her rest a little bit. Not gonna bother waking her up, especially since that's where she was at yesterday. If you guys follow her on Instagram, you would know what was going down. But she's good. Everything's good. Everything's fine. She's just resting. So we are all good to go here. Let's see. Nia's shirt I bought came in earlier. Awesome. Hope you're enjoying that. Hopefully that came in decent quality. They appear to be doing fine from what I've seen from samples and whatnot. So hopefully you enjoy that shirt. Thank you very much for grabbing one. And for those of you guys that are curious regarding the merch, we still have our holiday sale going on here. Use code Garmadon, 15% off. That lasts until the end of the month. So if you guys want some merch from yours truly, link in the description. Obviously don't feel obligated to buy anything, but if you'd like to, link is in the description. Feel free to check that out if you want. Spider-Verse trailer came out. It did, yeah, I watched it. It was okay. I'm looking forward to the movie. Not the best trailer I've ever seen, but, it got me excited for the movie, so I'm looking forward to it, and that's pretty much all I have to say about the Spider-Verse trailer. It was just okay. A lot of reused footage from the first movie, though, so, there was that. Hope Kat is doing better. Oh yeah, she's doing great. She's doing fine. She's just resting, so I'm not gonna go in there and try to wake her up. Hey, come do stream, She needs to rest, so we're gonna let her rest. Hopefully that is understandable and acceptable. Sorry I'm late. Hey, no big deal. You are right on time. We've only been streaming for about 8 minutes, so you are right on time here. No big deal. Crammed with doing papers and studying almost nonstop for the past few days. Well, hopefully those studies go well for you. I know when I was in school, yeah, we had crunch days a lot of times throughout the week, especially leading up to like tests and quizzes. We would study nonstop in the classroom and at home. Ultimately, the results were not super great on my end. I was not a good test taker, but hopefully in your case, it's going really well. So keep on studying. You'll be okay. Don't worry. You gonna watch Avatar 2? I'm not. No, I'm gonna skip that one. I'm not really a super big fan of the first one, so I'm not gonna bother checking out the second one. I'll be all right skipping that one. No big deal. Ninjago core pics. Sure, you got it. Where are my core pictures? There we go. Perfect. Beautiful. I'm going to take a sip of my water here in the meantime. Hold on one second. There we go. Am I excited for Ninjago Core 2023? Yeah, I am actually. Those sets come out in a couple of weeks, January 1st, so I'm looking forward to grabbing those. I'm not going to get every set from this new Core Wave, but I do plan on getting some. Jay's Titan Mech is definitely a must-buy for me. Same deal with the Dragon Creature, Zane's Dragon Creature, and also some of the smaller mechs look cool too, like the... you know, the set that comes with the Lloyd mech and the Bone Warrior mech or whatever. That one looks good. I'm not going to buy every set, though. Only 16 days? Oh, counting down the days here. Got to put some money aside for those things. January 1st. Been spending a lot on Christmas presents and whatnot, so more than I usually would throughout the year, so I got to put some money aside for those core sets. Did I see Wheeljack's face? He looks like the nerd emoji. Yeah, I saw that, and I promptly tried to forget about it, but unfortunately I cannot. That image is just burned into my skull. I don't know if I can show it on stream, because technically that's like a toy leak, and I don't want to get my stuff taken down, but if you guys have seen the new Wheeljack toy for the new Transformers movie, it is not looking very good. I do not like his face at all. Not getting all of them, but most of them. Understandable. The LAN reviewers got them, so I'm going to have to avoid them. Yeah, I thought I saw something about that, where those early sets had started to go out there with the, started to get out there with the early reviewers or whatever. You know, I don't watch early reviews. I don't really trust early reviews. Just my opinion, so, you know. I'm going to wait until we get some reviews from somebody like Jang Bricks. Then I'll check out those reviews. Otherwise, yeah, for those that don't know, I'm not a huge fan of early reviews and such. Let's see. Got into Ninjago in 2017. Ooh, right around Hands of Time and the Ninjago movie. Definitely not a bad era to start watching Ninjago. Hands of Time's not the strongest season out there, you know, but it's certainly far from bad. And the Ninjago movie, some would call it pretty weak, but I honestly think it's pretty good. So, very good year to start getting into Ninjago. You gonna buy the Kai Dragon? The Evo Dragon from Core? I would like to at some point. That's on my wish list for stuff to buy, because I do want to get all the Core Dragons. And that's the last one that I need right now. I have the Lloyd Dragon and the J Dragon from Core. Still need the Kai Dragon, and of course with this new Core Wave, we have a new Cole Dragon, a new Zane Dragon, and a new Nia Dragon. So, yeah. Fantastic. My entire family has the flu except for me. Only one can remain. Hope your family gets better. The flu is not fun. I've had the flu quite a few times in my life, and none of those times has it been fun. So hopefully your family gets better. Sorry to hear about that. Would I like Nimbus better if he ate Dareth instead of Fenwick? Yeah, I would. I would actually put Nimbus in my top 10 favorite characters if that were to have happened. But unfortunately, it did not. Totally did not join Ninjago around 2020 because I thought it ended. That's pretty much the case for a lot of people outside the fan base. You see that all the time, especially on Twitter. Whenever Ninjago trends for whatever reason, you always have the people that are like, what? Ninjago's still going? I thought it ended with the robot season. My goodness. You always get people like that. So I don't blame anyone for thinking that, though. It's not like Lego actively markets this show. So, you know, the only way that you're aware that Ninjago is still going is if you're caught up with the fandom, or if you just so happen to see the sets in the store and you're like, oh yeah, look at that, Ninjago's still around. That's cool. Fantastic. Ninjago's not over. Nah, Ninjago is still continuing. Don't worry. No, Ninjago ended with the robot season. How about that? Did I see the new Spider-Verse trailer? I did. Like I said, it's not the best trailer I've ever seen, but it's certainly not bad. It's certainly intriguing, so I'm going to check out the movie when it comes out. I was a pretty big fan of the first one. I don't know what's up with this new trailer. I just didn't find it to be that exciting. Maybe, but I'm going to go ahead and watch it still. Trailers are not really a good representation of how good the movie is going to be. So if a movie has a bad trailer, you know, it's not going to be a bad movie. If a movie has a good trailer, no guarantee that the movie is going to be good. I can think of a couple different examples of good trailers that are ultimately for bad movies. So favorite example is Transformers 4. That first Super Bowl trailer is one of my favorite trailers of all time. The movie itself was not very good. So my opinion, though. My opinion. Do I like the movie Maleficent? I haven't seen that one. I skipped that one. A lot of the Disney live-action stuff I've just kind of been avoiding, with a couple of exceptions. I saw The Jungle Book. Pretty sure I saw the 2019 Lion King, but I might be misremembering that. But I don't know. Even if I saw it, I don't think I would remember it. So, what happened to Kat? She's still good. Don't worry. She's fine. She's just sleeping because, you know, we were at the hospital yesterday. So she's resting. Don't worry. Everything is good, though. Everything's fine. She's okay. Alden, $1.99 donation. The Garmadon pizza is real. What would a Garmadon, like a pizza made of Garmadon, or a Garmadon specifically ordering a pizza? Because I wonder what Garmadon would put on his pizza. Probably not anything that humans can actually eat there. Interesting. I wonder what happens if you Google Garmadon pizza. Let's take a look. Let's see. What is this? What is that? There's a Garmadon shirt that somehow relates to Garmadon pizza. And there is
would not want you to do this, brother.
Thank you, Alden, for the $1.99. There also is a piece of artwork here with Coco from the Ninjago movie and Garmadon eating pizza in his footy pajamas. That's certainly interesting. Here, let's show that quick, because why not, right? It's the Tuesday stream. We can show this. It's very blurry, and it also has a bad language word in it, but I'm sure we will be fine. Please don't sue me, Susan. Check it out. Garmadon eating pizza. That's what's up. And he's drinking some water. Beautiful. Again, huge shout out to this artist. No idea who you are, but I appreciate the good art regardless. Thank you very much for making me smile. There we go, Garmadon pizza. And thank you, Alden, for the $1.99. I appreciate that. Pineapples, dude, pineapple on pizza is pretty good. I'm a pineapple on pizza kind of guy. So, gosh, the bad language. Whatever will I do with myself? Seabound pictures, you got it. Seabound, sounds good. Garmadon would order anchovies, probably. And, anchovies are one thing that you will not see me put on my pizza. I do not like anchovies. I like pizza quite a bit, you know. I load up the pizza with all the toppings, but anchovies, you will never see me order anchovies. So, what a great work of art to come in on. Well, what better time to come into the stream than Garmadon eating pizza? That sounds like a pretty good time to me. Wonder what that looked like on the outside there. Let's see. Favorite Blue Sky Studios film. There's only 13 films. Is that the Ice Age studio? Because I really like Spies in Disguise. Pretty sure that's from that studio. Spies in Disguise studio. It's got, who's in it? Will Smith and Tom Holland. Yeah, I saw that movie in the theaters, and I do own the Blu-ray. Not a bad movie if you guys haven't seen Spies in Disguise. I mean, obviously it's not like it's not a great movie, but it's satisfactory. It's funny. Look at this movie. How can you not love this movie? Isn't it great? But no, it's a movie. Certainly existed. I'd say that one. Let's see. Saw Waffle loves your monitor. Yeah, Waffle was sitting on the desk a couple days ago when I was trying to do some videos and whatnot, and I decided to put on some videos for her. Usually I put on, like, aquarium videos or, like, birds flying around just so she has something to watch. Waffle's my cat, for those that don't know. But I decided to put on some penguin videos for her, and she really liked the baby penguins. She was trying to bat at them on my screen, so that was pretty cool. I got a picture over on my Instagram if you guys are interested. Link in the description. But yeah, that's what I did this weekend. The movie where Will Smith turns into a pigeon. It was a pretty fun movie. I saw it in the theaters. No regrets. I love that movie. That's my favorite one. They did a good job on the story for Spies in Disguise. I liked it. It wasn't as bad or as insulting as I thought it would have been. Oh, also Robots. Isn't Robots from that studio? I gotta check it out. Robots Studio. I guess I gotta specify I'm looking for the movie Robots. Yeah, that is. So I'd say either that or Robots. That movie's legendary. We actually talked about that movie last week. I told you guys the story of the futon store that constantly played that movie on loop. Let's see. Waffle would murder baby penguins. Probably. She was kind of batting at him like she was hungry. So yeah, I guess in a way she would. Poor baby penguins. Keep them away from my kitty cat Waffle. Have I seen Rise of the Beast? Wheeljack looks like the nerd emoji. Yeah, not great. See, I don't understand the arguments, I guess, for that being acceptable, if that makes sense, because I saw a lot of arguments for both sides over the weekend, like people saying this looks pretty good, this is acceptable, or people saying no, that's horrible. I'm in the camp that it doesn't look very good, and I don't understand the arguments on the other side. I mean, sure, these movies will redesign characters all the time, right? But we already had a pretty good Wheeljack design in the Bumblebee movie, which this new movie is supposedly a sequel to, so I don't understand why they changed it. I think they should just rename this new Wheeljack, call him something else. Beachcomber. There you go. Let's see. Apparently someone tried to sneak in the alcohols at my school. That's messed up, man. I had something similar happen when I was in school. Not during the school year, but during the summer. For those that don't know, I used to work at my school during the summers, doing maintenance and cleaning up classrooms. You know, the usual type of stuff. But anywho, we were taking out the trash. Summer school was going on. We were taking out the trash in one of the bathrooms, and we found a whole lot of alcohol containers in the bathroom. Garbage. Like someone just came in there and like chugged a whole pack or whatever and threw it in the garbage. So that was pretty interesting to find, and I'm pretty sure they figured out who it was, because I think it's pretty easy to tell which of the summer school students have been doing a bit of the devil's nectar, as they used to call it. So yeah, that's my story with alcohols in school. During the summer school. I mean, whatever it takes to get through summer school, right? Favorite dessert? I'm a big cake guy. I like cake, chocolate cake especially. What else is good? Cookies are good. I'm not a huge fan of pie. Like pumpkin pie is probably the best pie, but overall pie is not really my go-to. I would say cake is probably my favorite one there. Chocolate cake there. Yes, adult juice. the devil's nectar. Did you ever get the ice cream from McDonald's? It's great. Not recently, though I do grab a chocolate shake every now and then. But, 9 times out of 10, you roll up to McDonald's and you say, hey, can I get an ice cream? And they're like, hey, ice cream machine is broken. I hear that most of the time it's not actually broken. They just don't want to go through the trouble of making ice cream, which I would not be surprised if that's the case. But, it is what it is. It do be what it do be. Gonna start using devil's nectar. Yeah, that's always what I've heard it called growing up. All the adults around me used to call it that. I guess it was like code because they couldn't say, hey, you want a beer in front of my innocent 6-year-old ears. They had to say devil's nectar. I never put 2 and 2 together. I never realized what it was. Last time I went there, it was broken. Yeah, see? It's always broken. But I don't think it's actually broken. I'm pretty sure that's just because they don't want to make the ice cream. What the heck, man? Did I ever eat at Krispy Kreme? I have actually. Yeah, we don't have those around me. But when I was out in Vegas and LA a couple of years back, we went to a Krispy Kreme, and they were pretty good. I never had their donuts before. Very, very good. Whenever I think of Krispy Kreme, though, I think of the Power Rangers movie. The one that came out in, what was it, 2017? It had Elizabeth Banks in it for some reason. Yeah, that movie is basically one big commercial for Krispy Kreme. If you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about. But whenever I think of Krispy Kreme, I think of that Power Rangers movie, which honestly wasn't that bad. I'm not a huge Power Rangers guy, but that movie, kind of wanted to see more from that universe. Shame that it never got a sequel. North Pole's McDonald's isn't very good. They didn't give me my strawberry milkshake. It's messed up, man. Strawberry milkshakes are the best. Actually, I like chocolate milkshakes. I think chocolate milkshakes are the best. Rebooted pictures, and why would Megatron keep Starscream around? That's a good question. We can do rebooted pictures. I think in most incarnations, Megatron just likes someone that he can slap around. Starscream is a good person for that role, Like, Starscream's always trying to, rise up, but he's never going to actually do anything, At least not himself. If he sees an opportunity, he'll jump at it, but he's never going to go out of his way to do anything himself. So, Dunkin' is dry. I don't have a lot of experience eating Dunkin' Donuts. Whenever I go to Dunkin' Donuts, I get coffee. Not really Dunkin' Donuts. What's the drink for the stream? It is a water bottle. We're doing water today, ladies and gentlemen. We can't make the joke that it's Nia anymore. Oh yeah, we're going to call it Niad from now on. Because Niad is still water, right? She's still water. She's not going back to her whatever form anytime soon. I don't think she was a human before. What was she? Niad Ninjago. Because surely she was some type of other species, right? She wasn't a human, though. Can I find a picture, or is my internet going to be slow on me? While that loads, we can look at some other questions there. What will happen if Harumi and Akita meet? That would certainly be interesting to find out. I wonder if they're ever going to do that. I hope they do. That would certainly be a very interesting situation to see unfold. I found it. Here it is. Here's a photo of Niad. Yeah. Oh, is she one of the keepers? Perhaps? Whatever species that is? I don't know. Could be. Your guys' guess is as good as mine. Oh yeah, Merlopian. But yeah, wasn't she a Merlopian? She was either... What does the Ninjago wiki say? To the Ninjago wiki we go. What do they say? It says that she's a Merlopian on the Ninjago wiki. It says that she's Merlopian right there. But she looks more like one of the island keepers. So, I don't know. Maybe a mix of both? Are the keepers Merlopians? I don't know. What are you? What are you, Niad? I don't know. Oh, look at this. Might as well cheat. I got transported to another world where I can live my wildest dreams. Yeah, that is certainly a manga title right there. Manga Volume 4. I have not heard of this series, but that is definitely a manga title. Manga always has extremely long titles for no reason. Don't look up Nia, though. Yeah, don't worry. I will not do that again. That was one of my biggest mistakes. Do not go on Google Images and type in Ninjago Nia. You will be scarred for life. Here's the thing. Benthamar is Merlopian, but he's not a squid person. Yeah, Benthamar, what is he? Because he was adopted, right? Like, I don't want to go up to someone and be like, what are you? Because that's rude. But, like, with Lego characters, I think it's okay, right? What are you, Benthamar? It says here, his affiliation is Merlopians. He's part of the royal family. Homeworld is... Oh, there's the manga. Alright, that looks interesting. I'll have to check that out at some point there. Anywho, going back to our Ninjago wiki search here. Yeah, what species is Benthamar? I don't know. I like how he's the current ruler of Merlopia, though. That's pretty sweet. He's the king now. Yep, King Benthamar. Beautiful. Yeah, King Benthamar and Queen Vanya. Definitely a match made in heaven there. Does anybody ship Benthamar and Vanya just because they're king and queen? Can you imagine if they merged both of their kingdoms together? That'd be interesting. Looks like he's half human, half fish. He's something. I don't know what he is, though. What are you, my brain? Good question. What are you? Yeah, if someone comes up to you and asks, what are you? Just walk away. Just walk away. It's not worth having that conversation. He actually did look up Nia in a video. Yeah, for that YouTube short that I did a while ago. That's called Don't Google Ninjago Nia, because you will find some messed up stuff on there. Think he's a shark. He might as well be Shark Boy. You know, from that hit film, Shark Boy and Lava Girl. Truly a film of the generation right there. Film of a generation. Let's see. Markings on Niad's cheeks look like Benthamar's. Could they be the same species? I don't know. They kind of do. Benthamar's looks a little bit more, what's a good way to put it? A little bit more savage looking, I guess. The lines aren't as even. They look more haphazardly put on there, I guess. I don't know if that's a good way to describe it, but they don't look identical, but they certainly look similar. Season 7 pictures. Sure. There you go. It was never shown that Benthamar became king. I think it's pretty easy to, just assume that he would be the king. Because in Seabound, Trimar died, right? Trimar, that's the name of their dad, if I'm not mistaken, right? Then Kalmar was the king. He got killed when Wajira exploded. So Benthamar would logically be the next in line to be the king. So I think it's safe to say that Benthamar is the king of Merlopia. I think it's pretty much safe to assume that. Benthamar is a tiger shark. Ooh, what do tiger sharks look like? To the internet. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. Oh, yeah. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Here, let me pull up an image so we can all look at the tiger shark together. He's a pretty handsome lad, isn't he? That's Benthamar right there. Look at him. Sharks are cool, man. I like sharks. I would never want to see a shark in person, but sharks just in general, they don't look too bad. We were doing season 7 pictures, right? Yes, of course. There we go. Let's see. Oh my goodness. Did you know in Ninjago, Wu actually made 34 sets of rules for the ninja to follow on a piece of paper in season 1? The 34th one was no eating scorpions. To find out more, search up 34th rule of Ninjago. Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that, because I can already predict what the results are going to be. I mean, I'm not your dad, so Google whatever you want to Google, but turn on your safe search. It's always important. Turn on your safe search. Did Nia cut the blue or the black wire? I'm pretty sure we have an answer, right? What wire did Nia cut? Black or blue? Uh-oh, look at this. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What are these drawings? What are these drawings? Apparently, okay, this is according to the Ninjago wiki, right? Where's my screen? There we go. First of all, admire these lovely drawings of Jay and Cole right here. Truly something for the ages here. This is in the comment section over on the Ninjago wiki, so take this with a grain of salt here. She cut the black wire. Kelly Metzger, who voices Nia, confirmed this in an interview with Brent Miller, who voiced Zane. Interview can be found on Brent Miller's YouTube channel. So she cut the black wire, I guess. I don't know. That's according to the Ninjago wiki. I like to think that she always cut both, I like to think that she cut both. And there you go. That stopped the machines. But according to the Ninjago wiki, black wire. So maybe Cole was her true love after all. Who's to say? Here's a hot take for you. I didn't mind the love triangle in Rebooted. I know a lot of people hate it with a passion. That's totally okay. But I don't know. I didn't mind it. It certainly wasn't great, but it wasn't like it didn't ruin the season for me or anything like that. She cut both. That's what I always like to think too. The green one? There was a green wire in there? Hold up. What episode was that? Blackout? Yeah. Is there a green wire? And if so, let's just all assume that that's the one that Nia cut. I gotta figure out how I can find that, though. Does the Ninjago wiki have a picture of that? That is a good question. Can't answer that question because I don't know. I mean... If you look at the wires here, like here's the set of wires, right? There's a black one, a blue one. There's a green one back there. There's also another black one, a couple gold ones in there. Green and gold. Maybe Lloyd is Nia's destiny. I don't know. The Ninjago movie universe would certainly like to think so. But that's just me. Just my opinion. We learning stuff today on the stream. There you go. You're always learning things over here. These are educational streams. You don't even have to go to school, man. Just watch these streams. Nah, still go to school, please. Go to school. Stay in school. Wouldn't mind the love triangle if it made sense. Yeah, I mean, I always thought, leading up to Rebooted, I knew the love triangle was going to be a thing, right? I remember this very clearly back in the day. Leading up to Rebooted, I assumed it was the Overlord trying to turn the ninja against each other, right? That's why the machine showed Cole's face for Nia's perfect match thing. That's why a lot of stuff happened in that season. But no, the machine was just like, hey, Nia, Cole's your perfect match. And Nia's like, okay, that type of meme. I wish it was the Overlord that was like pulling the strings behind the scenes. That would have made a lot more sense. But it is what it is at the end of the day, I guess. Oh man. Let's see, what else do we got here? So did Nia date Cole at the end of Rebooted until season 4? That's a good question. It's kind of implied that they had something going on, but I'm not really sure explicitly what went down there. Like Jay was like going on and on about how Cole is like some girl stealing jerk or whatever. Nia was still super indecisive. I guess that's just kind of up to viewer interpretation. Like what exactly went on between seasons 3 and 4? I guess that's just up to our own interpretations. I like to think that nothing happened. They just kind of went their separate ways. Have tumbling on Tuesdays now, so gotta go by. Hey, no big deal. Hopefully that goes well for you. Hope to see you again real soon, Lizzie. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you being here on the streams. Mr. Cole is the worst. He would be the worst. Absolutely. Cole probably wouldn't be a very good teacher. He'd be a good dad, but probably not a good teacher. I'd say Zane would probably be the best teacher. Cole was in a tree. Yeah, I wonder if Nia ever visited him at work, or if he was just out in the middle of the forest with the rest of the lumberjacks doing lumberjack things. I don't know. Starting to draw my own Ninjago comics thanks to Ninjago NXT. Hey, glad to hear it. I'm glad to see that series is actually starting some type of, giving Ninjago fans ideas for creativity. That's awesome. Glad to hear. Hopefully those comics go well for you. Sounds like a lot of fun. Yeah, Ninjago NXT, for those that don't know, is like this new campaign that Ninjago's trying to do, or Lego's trying to do rather, where they're trying to spark creativity in the fan base. I think it's a really good idea. Obviously not really progressing anything in the actual Ninjago story, but it's just giving fans a chance to express their own creativity, which I think is always a good thing. So, need some advice. I have finals tomorrow. Hang in there, study up, get some good sleep, eat a good meal, and be confident in yourself and your abilities, and you will be fine. Don't worry. You got this. You'll be all right. Yeah, I believe in you. We all believe in you here on the stream. You'll be okay. Season 8 pictures. Sure. Sounds like a plan. There we go. Ninjago got me into karate. Now I'm a brown belt, almost black, just one more. That's awesome. Glad to hear. See, it's always cool to see what Ninjago does for people. Ninjago does a lot of different things for a lot of different people. It inspires us to do more things. It launches our creativity. It's always awesome to see that. See, Ninjago is such a good show because of that. It's such a good series because of that, you know? It does a lot for the fan base. It's not just a show. It's more than that. And that's what I like about Ninjago. It's all nice and wholesome like that. Hot-Headed Ray is something I would love to see. Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing like a prequel series or like a prequel season, you know, focusing on some of the older elemental masters like Ray, Maya, maybe even the Master of Ice, not Zane's biological mother, Jay's biological mother. There we go. That would be cool to see, like a sequel or a prequel series set before the events of the series. That'd be awesome. Is Evil Green Ninja rare? I think so. Let's go on Bricklink and see what prices that minifigure is going for. Do I type in Possessed Lloyd, or what is the official name of that minifigure? It is Lloyd Possessed. All right. So, heading on over to bricklink.com. The cheapest that it's going for right now is $15 US, but of course you got to buy that from Hungary. What about in the US specifically? Right here, used $25.99 from Ruby Red Bricks. Fantastic condition aside from tiny cracks on the sides of the torso. Looks great, priced accordingly. There you go. So if you want a cheap used Possessed Lloyd minifigure, Bricklink right now has one for $26 US or cheaper. What about highest price? Shipping anywhere. $125 is the highest price. Yeah, this figure is pretty rare, even though it came in a couple of different sets, right? Yeah, 2 different sets. It came in the Attack of the Moro Dragon and the City of Styx. Not sure why it's so rare then, but yeah, that is a pretty sought-after minifigure. I'm fortunate to have one in my collection. It's a pretty cool figure, though. You know, I'd recommend grabbing that one. Favorite Season 5 set? Ooh, that's a good question. Season 5 had a lot of really good sets. I loved the Master Wu Dragon. That was pretty cool. I love the way that the dragon's head was built. Really creative use of parts there. I also enjoyed the Final Flight of the Bounty. Not the best set ever, not the best bounty ever, but still pretty good for when it came out. I also loved the Air Jitsu Flyers, you know? I miss those. I miss the Air Jitsu Flyers. I was just thinking about that the other night. Oh yeah, and the Temple of Air Jitsu. Would you guys count that as a Season 5 set? It was kind of like a big celebratory set, wasn't it? I guess it counts as a Season 5 set. If so, then yeah, obviously the Temple of Air Jitsu. Still have it over there on the top of my shelf. It's right next to the Dojo Temple from Core, which is right next to the Ninjago City Gardens. It's like the trifecta up there. Or whatever. You guys know. You guys get it. You guys pick up what I'm putting down. Will Friday be a gaming stream? Yep, Friday is still going to be the gaming stream. If we stream on Friday, which we should be able to. I don't see any reason why we wouldn't, but stranger things have happened. But yeah, Friday will be the gaming stream. I'm going to be planning for that. Do I have Zane's first Ice Dragon set? The Ice Dragon Attack from 2011? I do. That was actually one of my first official Ninjago sets. My first Ninjago set in general was the Zane Spinner, but my first Ninjago set that wasn't a spinner was the original Ice Dragon. Yeah, I found this thing, I remember, for $7 on clearance at Shopko, because this was around 2012, you know, it was about a year old, and I found this thing at Shopko. $7 for this guy. it was marked down, and that was a steal. I was able to afford it. My allowance was $10 a month, and I was able to buy this and have $3 left over. What did I buy with those extra $3? I don't know, maybe like a candy bar or something. But this dragon is pretty cool. I still have it in storage. It's parted down, but it still is in storage. I could totally rebuild it if I wanted to. But very good set. Not a bad set for my first, if I do say so myself. But my first set of all time was my first Ninjago set ever was the Zane spinner. The original one. So, ooh, how much is the green ninja spinner going for sealed? That is a good question. Let's check it out. Yeah, $7. I got it on clearance. $7. It was marked down. I remember it very vividly. Let's see. Lloyd ZX. This is a very sought after set. I was certainly seeking it back when it came out. Lloyd ZX. Ooh, actually not too bad. Here, check it out. If we search for new sealed. All right, so here, check it out. Over on Bricklink right now, new sealed. You can buy it Canadian dollars for $60 US. You can buy it from Canada for $60. Sealed. Bottom of the plastic has come unglued from the cardboard backing. Top still attached. Okay, so it's not really sealed officially, but it's good enough. All the bags are sealed. But absolutely perfect, brand new. That's going to set you back about $125. Definitely not as bad as I was thinking, especially for this set, which is very, very sought after by a lot of collectors. Very nostalgic as well. Awesome set. I remember getting this and just being the happiest person in the world. That was a good day. That was a great day. But yeah, you can find it for pretty reasonable prices online. Wouldn't recommend buying it brand new. You could probably find it used for a better price. What Shopko from Western New York, so I don't know. Shopko was real popular around the Midwest. As far as I know, they've actually all closed down now. You can no longer find them around. Like here, check it out. We have a bunch of these around the area, like abandoned Shopko buildings. Let's see if I can find a good image there. Yeah, that's a great image. That's a very post-apocalyptic Shopko image. It was kind of like a department store, kind of similar to like Target or Walmart. They had all kinds of stuff in there. Clothes, groceries, video games, movies, and of course, toys and Lego. Not a huge Lego selection from what I remember, but still decent. And we had one in the town I grew up in. We had one maybe about 10 miles away. That was like the closest store that we could go to. That wasn't like a grocery store specifically. So I used to go there a lot. It was in the next town over. Unfortunately, yeah, they're all closed down now. Business wasn't great. They went out of business, and now they just are a bunch of abandoned buildings like this. And they will stay that way until someone buys them to turn them into something else. Maybe a Target or a Walmart. We had a Shopko buy us, then COVID hit. Yeah, I'm sure COVID didn't help with the Shopko lack of business. Looks like Kmart. It's kind of similar to Kmart. Yeah, I'd say Kmart and Shopko are around the same. Do I know what street sharks are? Let's Google it. Street sharks. Ooh, it's like an animated show. Street Sharks, American superhero animated series. It looks pretty cool. I've not heard of this, though. Look at these. Hopefully this is what you're talking about, man. Street sharks. This is all that comes up when you Google street sharks. It looks pretty sweet. They're gonna mess up your day. I imagine if I was like a little kid, I'd be super into that. The toys? Let's see. Street shark toys. What do the toys look like? Okay, what you'd expect. These are like action figures, kinda. At least that's what comes up when you search Street Shark toys. I've not heard of these. I've not seen these around. I never had any of these. None of my friends ever had any of these. This is new for me. I do not know what they are, but they look interesting. Like I said, if I was a younger kid, I would definitely be into those. I would think there. Let's see. Season 9 pictures. Sure. Sounds good. Business. Numbers. Is this working? Found out I would not have any room for my fire dragon if I took down my volcano, so now I have to take down my Ninjago movie castle, doing it right now. Yeah, it's always difficult taking apart a Lego set. I gotta do some major spring cleaning around here before the end of the year, man. There's a lot of stuff around here that I just don't have room for anymore, and I do want to sell some stuff as well. I probably will be selling some stuff, maybe a few sets, maybe some figures as well that I just have lying around that I don't want nor need anymore. Just to make room for some of the new core stuff, because I definitely do not have room for everything, so I gotta make some sacrifices. But I'll cross that bridge when I get to it. my goal for the new year is to clean up this room a little bit, make it presentable, and maybe I could actually do like some type of room tour video, which has been requested for quite some time. You know, like an update. Which sets do I own? Right now on display I have some crystallized stuff, a little bit of legacy stuff here and there, and then I have some core stuff from last year. I need to get rid of some stuff though. I need to put some stuff into storage to make room for the core stuff that's going to be coming out in a few weeks. So I will be sure to do that at some point here. As I take a sip of my water. Jose, $4.99.
Would not want you to do this, brother.
Have you seen the trailer for Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse? I have, yeah. The trailer itself, I didn't really... I don't want to say I didn't like the trailer, but it certainly wasn't as exciting as I thought it could be. I'm still excited for the movie, though. You know, looking forward to it. Yeah, the new one that just came out earlier today. I did see it. Yeah, I saw it. There are some stuff about it that I liked. I liked how the deadbeat Peter Parker from the first movie has a kid now. Pretty cool to see that development. Always awesome. Otherwise, yeah, the movie's going to be fine. I'm sure the movie's going to be awesome. The trailer, though, not the best trailer out there, in my opinion, but I did see it. Thank you, Jose, for the $4.99 donation. I appreciate the contribution to the channel. Thank you very much for the support. And thank you, Flair the Hedgehog, for subscribing as well. Beautiful. Probably just waiting to show some bigger stuff for trailer 2. Yeah, I'd imagine so. Usually you want to start small with those trailers, you know? Build up to the big thing. You don't want to show everything in the trailers, you know, because then there'd be no reason to go see the movie. So, I understand why they kept it pretty vague, but I don't know. Just wasn't as exciting as I thought it could have been, but... whatever works. Am I a part of the LEGO Ambassador Network? I am not, no. I haven't applied to it. I'm not going to apply to it. I prefer just to buy my sets on my own and review them and feel comfortable reviewing them, you know, forming my own opinions, not feel like LEGO's constantly breathing down my neck, that type of meme. So no, I'm not a part of the Ambassador Network, nor would I want to be. What if Nia sacrificed herself, or what if instead of Nia sacrificing herself, it was Jay? Yeah, so what if in Seabound, what if Wajira was defeated by a lightning-powered Jay? NRG J, so to speak. That would have been cool. But I like how Nia got her moment. I don't want to take that away from Nia. Do I know Woo Studio? I keep on seeing that over on Twitter. No idea what it means. Probably just another one of those mindless little jokes or whatever. Become the head of LEGO Ambassador Network and let reviewers speak their mind. There you go. I will work my way to the top and be the top dog of the LEGO Ambassador Network. That way, everybody can review the sets peacefully and calmly. Fantastic. That would be cool, but yeah, Nia needed that more than Jay. I agree. Glad that Nia got it. Like, Jay already had his sacrificial moment, you know? Surely he did, right? Or am I thinking of something else? I'm sure he had one in there. Everybody's sacrificing themselves these days. Hey, we got bots in here. Look at that. I'm going to go ahead and get the bots out of here. See ya, bots. That's a new one. 69XXX fun. Yeah, that sounds amazing. Fantastic. Ninjago What If show. We need that. Yeah, that could work. Or maybe like a What If comic series, you know? Surely Jay sacrificed himself at some point, right? He had a sacrificial moment. They all did. Everybody's sacrificing everybody these days. Everybody's trying to sacrifice themselves. Who would win in a fight, Griefbringer or Boreal? That's a good question. Maybe we should leave that up to the polls. Huh? Let's do that. Pokemon go to the polls. Season 12 pictures? Sure. Sounds good. Who would win in a fight? Seabound, Jay could have fully electrocuted himself. Oh yeah, when he was trying to jumpstart the Hydra bounty. There you go. That's a Zane sacrificial, or a Jay sacrificial moment. I don't know why I keep on mixing up Zane and Jay today. Two similar names, guys. What the heck? We have Griefbringer. If I could spell Griefbringer, I will try my very best like no one ever has. And Boreal. A lot of really weird names for dragons, too, man. Who's naming this stuff? Griefbringer. Did I spell grief correctly? Yes, I did. All right. Who would win in a fight? Griefbringer or Boreal? The Season 11 Dragrin versus the Season 13 Dragrin. Take a vote. Opinions on Turning Red? I didn't mind that movie. It wasn't my favorite Pixar movie ever, but it certainly was far from bad. I think people were trying to make too big of a deal out of it. It certainly wasn't that bad. I actually kind of liked it. What if Nia and Jay switch roles? Like, in what context? Like, we already talked about the sacrificial thing. Like, what if they swapped there? But, like, what if, for example, Jay was Samurai X instead of Nia? That type of thing? I think that'd be interesting. See, Ninjago What If could totally do stuff like this. If you were to become one character from Ninjago that has no powers, who would you be? What's a good character? A character that has no powers. What would be a good character to be? I would like to be an adult, preferably, you know, so I could actually do things. But what would be a good adult to be? I'd say the mailman, but the mailman I feel like will just get caught in the crossfire too much, you know? But I'll say maybe the mailman. I'm certainly not going to be Dareth. For all you lovely people writing Dareth in the chat, I see those. I'm not going to be Dareth. You know what? I will say the mailman. Sure, why not? He's just a guy, you know. He rides around on his little flying bicycle, delivers mail to the residents of Ninjago City. Let's go with that. I'll go with the mailman. Why not? Kai, his powers keep leaving him. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, just be Kai. It's not like he'll have his powers for long anyway. Sally. Sally is pretty cool. I wouldn't mind being Sally. Oh, or Vinny for... Yeah, Vinny. How about that? Vinny, because then you get to be roommates with Garmadon. Though I feel like that's one of those things where it would be fun in theory, but in actual execution, it wouldn't be very fun, you know? Eventually, Garmadon would just annoy me. What about Okino? Okino would be cool. Just be a ex-video game NPC samurai guy. Sure, let's go with that. How would you know if something's a bot? You can tell. The bots always have really obnoxious names, really explicit names as well, and they're always just spamming the same thing in the chat, so it's pretty easy to figure out what accounts are bots, and I keep on banning these accounts. I actually looked the other day on all the accounts that I've banned from my channel, and 99% of them are just bots. 1% of them are spammers trying to promote their own stuff, but 99% of the people that I've blocked from this channel are bots. So, can't really say people, but accounts rather. So, he'd use your rent money for pizza. Yeah, that's about right. Garmadon would not be a very good roommate. Like I said, it'd be awesome in theory, but in execution, not so much. Here we go. Water's good. Did I watch The Amazing World of Gumball? For a bit, back when it was out or first starting. Haven't seen any of it recently, but I remember the show being pretty funny and pretty out there, you know? Favorite Transformer I own? I mean, the Lego Optimus Prime is up there. That's a pretty cool one. I will say, though, one of my favorites as of late, I've been really enjoying some of the Beast Wars stuff, like some of the more recent Beast Wars stuff that they've been releasing for Kingdom and Legacy. I'd honestly say maybe the new Tarantulas from Legacy. That Transformer is really cool. I love that figure. And also the new Dragon Megatron is pretty sweet, too. But I don't like his face. Not a perfect figure in my opinion, but Tarantulas, I'd say Tarantulas, either that or the new Inferno. Both fantastic. Let's see. Watch the original Ninjago pitch pilot on stream. Are you talking like the original one, like the one from 2009, like the earliest Ninjago video that you can find? We can skim through it quick. I'm not going to watch the whole thing because copyright, but we can probably skip through it really quick. Ninjago 2009. Oh, loud noises on the stream. We don't want that. No, thank you. All right, so we have here the ancient weapons of Spin Jitsu. We have the Sword of Fuego. But then when you skip ahead a little bit, we got the shurikens, all right, the nunchucks, and my favorite weapon, the Stick of Earth. Isn't that great? The Stick of Earth. It's beautiful. And yeah, this concept trailer is really interesting. Would totally recommend checking it out if you guys haven't seen this just yet. Let's see. Back when they were to recruit the ninja, Kai was going to be in a dance studio, you know, because we know Kai always dancing about. Zane snowmobiling, or snowboarding rather. Jay playing the Wii. He's playing Wii tennis, and Cole was doing some biking, as Cole does. Yeah, I would totally recommend checking out that original trailer. It's a lot of fun. Let's end off the Griefbringer versus Boreal poll, by the way. There we go. Cole needs the stick from Minecraft. The Stick of Earth. Come on, end poll. I'm trying to end the poll, but it's not working. Maybe we're trapped forever in this Griefbringer versus Boreal poll. What if I tried refreshing? Maybe that would work. Come on, YouTube. Do your thing. End the poll. There we go. It worked. All I had to do was refresh. Beautiful. Am I excited to see Kang the Conqueror? I guess. I don't really know a whole lot about Kang, like, from the comics, but from what the movies and what the shows have shown us, I think he looks pretty cool. Looking forward to him. I'm not, like, the biggest Kang fan of all time, though. Or anything like that. Opinions on Transformers RID 2016. Yeah, not great. I've only seen a couple of episodes of that show, and I'm not really a huge fan of it. I like to think that Transformers Prime ended with the movie, not this weird sequel series. So I'm not a huge fan of that series, to be honest. Opinions on Lightyear, not one of Pixar's best films. I actually quite liked Lightyear. Yeah, it's definitely not the best, but it's far from the worst. I think that the new Lightyear movie, in a lot of ways, is kind of underrated, in my opinion. I actually kind of liked it. You watch any more Simpsons with Kat? A little bit, yeah. She's always watching The Simpsons now. That's all that she watches. And every now and then I'll poke my head in, see what she's watching. Watch some episodes with her every now and then. Ooh, season 5 pictures. Sure. Season 5 pictures, please. Ooh, woo. Sure. Here's some possession pictures for you. Enjoy. DC or Marvel? I like both, but I think that Marvel is more my speed. I like a lot of DC stuff, though. Like, a lot of good DC movies are out there. A lot of really cool characters, but Marvel, I'd say, is more... Like I said, I like more of the Marvel stuff. That's just my opinion, though. Fell asleep 3 times while watching She-Hulk. Yeah, I wish I could fall asleep when I was trying to watch She-Hulk. That'd be awesome. That's the only way to actually watch that show, is when you're asleep. Let's see, what else do we got here? If you were inside Ninjago, where would you be? Like, where would I want to live in Ninjago? Certainly not Ninjago City, you know. I would not like to live there. Maybe Jamanakai Village. I think that'd be a cool place to live. Jamanakai Village. Because why not, right? It's a small village, but it's definitely bustling. They got some people there. Sure to be fun. Ooh, Vincent Tong voices a version of Knuckles in the new Sonic show. Does he actually? I gotta see this. Vincent Tong, Wikipedia. For those that don't know Vincent Tong, how could you? He's the voice of Kai. Is he actually playing in Sonic though? Let us see. Vincent Tong, Sonic. Huh. Yeah, voice actor for Sonic Prime. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, it says that he is in Sonic Prime. I don't know what he plays, though. I haven't seen it. Let's see if I can... Oh, wait. Yep, okay. Yep, if you go to the Sonic wiki, sonicfandom.com, Vincent Tong has his own little page here. He plays Kai and Rey in Ninjago, yep, among other people, too. And it says in Sonic Prime, he voices Renegade Knuckles or Renegade Nux? Surely that's misspelled there. Dr. Babble, Dr. Don't, and Dr. Deep. What are these names, man? Hey, he was born on May 2nd. And he's Canadian. Look at that. Then again, I'm pretty sure most Ninjago voice actors are Canadian. For those that don't know, it's all filmed in Canada or recorded in Canada. Canada. It's beautiful. Nux is a nickname for Knuckles. I've never heard that. Maybe I should watch more Sonic, because I've never heard that before. I've always just called him Knuckles. I think Knuckles is a pretty short name on its own, right? I don't know if you need to shorten that even more. You gotta look up the Sonic Prime cast. All right, let's look at that together. Sonic Prime cast. Let's see what we got here. See how many of them are Ninjago voice actors. I already see a couple right away. If you just go on Google and search it up. Let's see. We got a couple of Ninjago voice actors here. Skull Sorcerer, Kai. I'm sure, Brian Drummond has voiced a lot of characters on Ninjago as well. What does IMDb tell us, though? To IMDb we go. Yeah, look at that. Oh, I don't want to see ads. Go away, ads. There we go. Yeah, look at that. We got a couple of Ninjago voice actors in there. Fair enough. All cast and crew. Yeah, Vincent Tong is definitely one of the main stars there. Not too shabby. Hey, Devin Mack voices Sonic. That's cool. So the Skull Sorcerer is Sonic. We love to see it. That's actually pretty cool. We were on season 5 pictures. Yep, there we go. Perfect. Fantastic. It's a multiverse series. They're going through the entire universe. It's fantastic. Let's see. What else do we got here? The most boring MCU content is Miss Marvel. It's definitely not the best. I forgot a lot about that show already. Kind of pushed a lot of that out of my brain. Same with She-Hulk. I don't really recall a lot from what happened in that show. And that's probably a good thing. So. Villainous volleyball team. If you could recruit like a couple of Ninjago characters for an actual volleyball team, who would be the best at playing volleyball? Surely there'd be someone that'd be better than anyone else, right? Maybe Zane, because he can actually, coordinate where the ball's going to land, bounce it up pretty easily. But then again, if we're trying to do like a villainous volleyball team, well, maybe we could just do the Ice Emperor Zane, Turn him evil again. Give him one of the staffs of Forbidden Spinjitzu. And then we could have evil Zane on our villainous volleyball team. Esphira probably wouldn't be too bad. Nia? Yeah, Nia probably would play volleyball. Nia and Kai would probably be the two volleyball champs. They'd play volleyball all the time. Why do I feel like that's true? Or accurate? Season 2 pictures. Sure. Sounds good. Season 2 is always fun to revisit. She'd be competitive. Oh, yeah. I imagine Kai and Nia would kind of be competitive with each other, Maybe they could be on opposite teams. Maybe they could do like a one-on-one thing. Which ninja would you spend a day with if you could pick just one? I'd say probably Cole. Cole seems the most down-to-earth, the most laid-back, I wouldn't mind hanging out with Cole for a day. Because why not, right? I feel like everybody would just pick their favorite ninja. But for me, I'd go with Cole. Absolutely. We'd just play games and eat cake or whatever, and then he'd go back to Ninjago land, and I'd go back to having no friends. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just joshing ya. Haha, get played. Bake a cake together. That sounds awesome. Amazing. I'd hang out with Kai. Yeah, just don't irritate Kai, because he'll probably burn the house down, Because fire. Feel like Cole would be a fan of mini golf. I could see that. Yeah. Honestly, see, this is what we need for like more filler episodes. The ninja should just have an entire episode where they go mini golfing. That'd be fun. See, that'd be the type of filler episode that I would love to see. The ninja go mini golfing. Why not? I feel like hanging out with Jay would be pretty fun. We would just play Prime Empire all day. Yeah, especially for like the gamers out there. I feel like Jay would be the most obvious choice because you guys would just sit around and play games all day. Nothing wrong with that. Always good to take a relaxing gaming day. Had a couple of those recently myself. It was pretty fun. Played The Last of Us and the new Modern Warfare. Pretty good time. If you were a formling, what form would you have? I'd turn into an owl because I love owls. Owls are like the best animal of all time. Let me show you a picture of a Kutbibe owl. Actually, let me just show you on my Instagram. I got a plushie recently for this. It's a children's book, but it's an awesome children's book. It's called Night Owl, and it's about an owl that wants to be a knight, like more than anything. And they have a plushie, and I got the plushie, and this is the plushie, and it's so cute. Look at him. He's adorable. He's amazing. He's a night owl. I love owls, man. Night Owl is so cool. As soon as I saw him in Barnes & Noble that one fateful day, I knew he would be mine. But Night Owl is one of my favorite plushies. So, seen any owls by the apartment? We hear them all the time. Like when you go outside at night, you can hear them like hooting in the woods. We live right next to like a big patch of woods. You can hear them in there. Haven't seen one though personally. But my trail camera up at the family cabin picks up owls every now and then. Sometimes they'll land on the porch and just kind of hang out. So we've seen them on the cameras, but never in person. It is my goal one day to see one on my porch, like in person. Does Kat like him? Yeah, she likes Night Owl. She hasn't read the book, so she doesn't know the lore of Night Owl just yet. But no, Night Owl is pretty cute. It is from a children's book, but it's a really cute children's book. Here, let me show you guys quick. Night Owl book. Oop, I spelled book wrong. Don't ask me how. Yeah, look at this guy. This little champ. All he wants is to become a knight, and one day he will fulfill his dream. Look at him. He's got a spear, and there's dragons and stuff. Dude, it's amazing. Would recommend checking out this book. It's a fun time. Have I seen the new Spider-Man trailer? I did. It's an alright trailer. Looking forward to the movie. Nothing really too much else to talk about, though, regarding that trailer. It was just okay. Need to make a version of the Christmas meme where it's like, I want a dragon, something more reasonable. I want the crystal whip. What color would you like your dragon? Yeah, we're still waiting on the crystal whip to come out, aren't we? It's been a hot minute since that was announced. Hopefully it comes out before the end of the year. That'd be cool. The Crystal Whip. Fingers crossed we get that soon. Do I like Iron Baron? Not really. He has good style, you know. He's got a good fashion sense. I love his hat, but he's not like a great character, you know. He's kind of like one of my least favorite villains. But Yang is worse though. Yang is probably my least favorite villain of all time. Do not like Yang. Xbox or PlayStation? I've had both in my life. I used to have a 360 a long time ago, but then I got a PS4 and now I have a PS5. So I've played on PlayStation more, but I have played on Xbox, and I'm not really super picky. Though there are a lot of PlayStation games that are exclusives that I love very much, like The Last of Us, like the Spider-Man games. So I think PlayStation is more for me, but Xbox ain't too bad. I do like Xbox as well, and I also play Nintendo. You guys know that. We play Switch every Friday on these streams. A lot of gaming going on Fridays here. Have I seen the Owl House yet? I have not seen the Owl House yet, no. The Owl House, I think I asked this before, but it does have something to do with owls, yes? It's not just called the Owl House just because. Hopefully it does have something to do with owls. Favorite I Am Groot short? All bad. I didn't mind the I Am Groot shorts. I'm not sure if I could pick a favorite though, because I honestly don't remember them too much, but I have seen them, and I didn't think they were all that bad. I like the last one where he's like drawing pictures and stuff. That one's cool. Rate Dareth's hair. All right, let's pull up Dareth's hair from Ninjago. My trophies, all my fake trophies. Enter the penguin. And then he makes that penguin noise. Dude, this is like the best Dareth picture I've ever seen in my life. Look at this. There you go. I will rate his hair a 3 out of 10. It kind of looks like Elvis. 3 out of 10. There you go. Awesome. We love to see it. Ah, man, that's me rating Dareth's hair. What would you guys rate it out of 10? And be brutally honest. That is my new favorite Dareth picture, though. It's fantastic. Amazing. Your representation of Dareth is on point. My trophies. You could cry about your trophies more, Dareth. That's all he does, man. Not great. Not great. Milt all Dareth minifigures. How much is Dareth going for on Bricklink? That is the question of the day. We've talked about a couple of other figures so far on Bricklink, but what about Dareth, man? There's a couple of different Dareth figures out there. But let's see. How much do you go for, kind sir? All right. So, the original goes for $16.99. This weird one with the black outfit goes for $209, and this one, what is this one from? What set did this come in? This was the Airjitsu Temple one, right? Yep, Airjitsu Temple. That one goes for $14 at the cheapest. So there you go. At least Dareth is pretty cheap, so if you want to add him to your collection, go for it. I actually did get this poly bag back in the day, this Dareth versus Nindroid poly bag. I actually got this back when it came out. It was a Toys R Us exclusive way back in 2014 when this came out. Not a bad poly bag. You get 2 minifigures, one of which is worth adding to the collection. One of them is definitely not, unless you're trying to build an Nindroid army, which I was, so it definitely did not hurt there. And look at that, it comes with a fake trophy, so you can fully recreate Dareth and his pathetic nature. Isn't that fantastic? It's beautiful. What do you think of his chain? I'm not a huge fan of his chain. It dangles down by his disgusting chest hairs, and that's not something that I want to visualize, and I apologize for all the people in the chat who just had to visualize that as well. But it is true. When you look at Dareth, he needs to shave there, son. Here, let's see if we can find a good high-quality image of that, because it's, you know, what is that? Don't Google Dareth. I just made that mistake. Don't Google Dareth unless you want to be scarred for life, in which case go for it. But here, check it out. Look. Oh, let me zoom in. Because you got this picture of Dareth right here, right? And his chain, it dangles down by all the disgustingness that's going on right there. It's just not, no, it's not fun. 0 out of 10, would not recommend. Also, don't Google Dareth. Just, you know, turn your safe searches on, like I said. He's like 20. I don't know if Dareth is 20. I imagine, yeah, Dareth is by far older than the ninja. But I feel like Dareth is like in his 40s, right? He's got to be older than the ninja, like by a long shot. Surely he's like in his 40s. If the ninja are all in their 20s, Dareth is definitely in his late 40s. And the 40s have not been good to him. Don't get my words twisted here. With that being said, though, guys, that'll pretty much wrap it up for the stream here today. I think we're going to go ahead and wrap it up there. We talked about Dareth's chest hairs. That is a pretty good place to stop, in my opinion. Kai had chest hair in the pilots. That's true, he did. For those that don't know, let's see if we can find a picture of that really quick. On the topic of chest hairs, did you guys know that Kai had chest hairs? It's true. Let's find a good picture to prove it. Donde está Kai's chest hairs? Get out of here. Load, please. Yeah. Is this a good picture? I need to find a photo of him in his jammies. Where? Come on. The Ninjago Wiki's being slow. Come on, Ninjago Wiki. Come on now. You can do it. I believe in you. 30s or 40s? I'd say 40s. Definitely. The Ninjago Wiki's being weird, so while we wait for that to load. Ninjago Wiki pilots. Sure, let's just go with that. Since it's being weird, not letting us load. It's in the golden weapon from what I can recall. Gallery, golden weapon gallery. Just bear with me here, folks. We're trying to find the picture of it. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. Oh, wait. Oh, there it is. All right, we did it. We got it. All right, so going back to our screen share right here. If we could zoom in a little bit on our lovely boy Kai. Yep, he's got a little bit of something going on there. And people like to say that these guys are like 14. Come on, man. He's got chest hair. That is a grown man. Look at all these guys. They don't know that Kai has chest hair. But yeah, for those that don't know, yeah, chest hair Kai does exist, unless that's something else. But I don't know what else that would be. Maybe he just had really bad acne that one day, or maybe he did the Tom Cruise thing, and he just drew dots on himself. That could work too. I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. With that being said, guys, that'll pretty much wrap it up for the stream here today. Thank you all so much for tuning in. That'll pretty much wrap it up for our stream. We talked about chest hair. What a good place to stop. We stream Monday to Friday, 6 to 7 Central. Daily updates on the community tab. You guys know how it goes here if you guys have been here before. And I appreciate you guys watching this one. Let's get our end screen going. Let's get some hugs in the chats. Let's do it. Hugs all around, everybody. Thank you very much for the pretty chill stream today. We will be doing more stuff this week, so stay tuned for those streams. Sorry for not streaming again yesterday. We just had a little bit of an emergency here, but it's all good now. Everything's fine. So I'm going to see you guys again tomorrow, same time, same place for another stream. Hope to see you guys there. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's stream. If I could talk here and give a proper outro like a normal human being. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. We'll see you again tomorrow, same time, same place. Hope to see you there. Have a fantastic rest of your day and night, and I will see you guys again really soon. Peace. There we go.